which was a foul. And then he nailed him. Really nailed him.
Some of the best punches of the bout have been counter left hooks by Montell Griffin. And I'm told that there's a swelling around Roy Jones's left eye, and indeed that's true. There's a mouse under Roy Jones's left eye that's not unlike the mouse that Oscar De La Hoya collected a couple months ago against Miguel Angel Gonzalez.
This is where Montell Griffin scores his points.
Yep. When Jones backs up into the corners, Griffin just racing to the body. There's another good left to the body there by Montell Griffin. Griffin takes a close look at Jones's swelling eye and warms to the task as he tries to focus on that target.
The left hook.
Okay, this is beyond any doubt the most competitive fight Roy Jones has ever been in as a professional.
If I was in Roy Jones' corner right now, I'd use an expression I used to use with my fighters. I'd say, Roy, the ropes are hot. If your back touches the ropes, get off them immediately, because that's when he's giving rounds away. When he stays against those ropes and he allows Montell Griffin to punch. The damage. There's the shoulder. There, did you see that shoulder that Griffin used to move him and then nail him with that punch? That's a foul. Watch it again. Watch that. There's the shoulder.
It was Rick with almost with a forearm, I thought, that he pushed him off. But it's a very clever maneuver, one that only a kid that spent a good part of his life in the gym would know about.
That's correct.
Punch-stat numbers through 8 rounds tell a tale of a brewing upset by Montell Griffin. He's landed 130 punches to 92 for Jones. He's landed at a 47% rate to 28 for Jones. He's landed 61% of his power shots, many of them to the body. How much does Roy Jones have left as Griffin goes to his body one more time?
And again, Jones doesn't even try to counter. There's that short left jab again, Larry.
Griffin is just ignoring it because he knows it's not coming at him. He doesn't even blink when he throws it. It's like shooting a blank cat pistol.
Jones nailed him pretty good that time. Jones nailed him with a good left hook again.
Griffin's still there. That was one of Roy Jones's better flurries in the bout. Montell just goes back to waiting patiently for him at the center of the ring and waits for Jones to back up into the corners where Montell has done so much of his damage. There it is. Jones goes to the ropes. Montell goes to the body. This is not a case of Montell Griffin forcing Roy Jones into the ropes and the corners. Jones is going there himself.
And that's why I said if I was in the corner, I'd tell him, stay away from the ropes.
You know, Gil, to the average fan, it doesn't sound like much when a fighter moves up from, say, 168 pounds to 175. Can it, in fact, be a world of difference?
Oh, there's no question about it. Look at Roberto Duran. He's one of the greatest lightweights. Big right hand by Jones. Big right hand. And Griffin is hurt. No question about it. Griffin is hurt.
Jones looking to finish. Griffin wobbling a little bit. Jones comes in and lands the right hand lead again. And a couple of left hooks. And Griffin's knee goes down. And Jones lands 2 punches after Griffin's knee was on the canvas. And now Griffin slopes forward. And Tony Perez starts to count.
That was a foul. I don't know what Perez would call it.
Question about it. 2 punches while he was down. Not 1, 2.
And the doctors are in there with Montell Griffin, who took those 2 blows with his knees on the canvas. And that was the difference between a knockdown and a knockout, or so it appeared from here.
It was a definite foul.
Foul.
Harold Letterman, what's the rule?
Jim, in my mind, there is absolutely no question that Tony Perez had just cause to disqualify Roy Jones Jr. should he have made that decision. I mean, it's the referee's call. In my eyes, absolutely he fouled the Griffin seemed to be down on one knee, and Jones knocked him out when he was on the floor.
You know what?
Perez could have disqualified him.
Let's take another look. Griffin goes down from an accumulation of punishment. Now he's down.
He went down voluntarily. That's why Jones was a little bit mystified.
Oh, there's no question that Jones. You remember the Riddick Bowe Mathis fight when they.
All right, here's another look one more time at the finishing flurry.
This was very, very flagrant, no question about it. Very flagrant.
We are being told that Roy Jones is going to be disqualified and will lose his title.
The Jersey State Commissioner,
I don't think
Larry
they have any
Hazard,
other
is in the
choice.
ring.
They have no choice.
Can they overrule the referee?
Well, Hazard is the most hands-on commissioner in the country, no question about it. He's the one guy who's in chairman of the state commission who will get into the ring and confer with his referees about every decision they make. Now, this decision, at least in the eyes of Tony Perez, has already been made. The question is whether that man right there, Larry Hazard, is going to reverse it. What do you think, Gil?
What did Tony Perez do? Did he say it was a knockout?
Tony Perez waved his arms to the side as if to indicate that the fight was over by knockout.
But did he give it to, in other words, he thought Roy Jones won the fight? No.
Larry Hazard has just told us that a disqualification is coming.
Oh, there's no question about it, Jim.
Now, that's where he hurt Montell Griffin. At this point, Griffin is wobbling and ready to go if Jones can get at it. And here's the last flurry. And watch Griffin voluntarily put his knee on the canvas to try to take the count here. Whether it's voluntary or not, he's going to put his knee on the canvas. And there it is. Knee down.
Now, there's plenty of time. Two. No question about it in my mind. Definite disqualification.
The second left hook. A fierce punch delivered while Montell Griffin faced Roy Jones with his knee on the canvas. This is every bit the same thing as Riddick Bowe against Buster Mathis Jr.
This is worse. With Bowe was only one punch, and it was almost the end of a combination. Roy has plenty of time to set himself against, go over to the neutral corner. Now look, he has all the time in the world. He's looking at the guy while he's down. Nails him 2 more punches.
Hard to imagine what Roy was thinking when he fired that left hook because he knew the man was down. He should have been able to see that his knee was on the canvas. Let's go to ring announcer Mark Barrow for the official decision.